Okay, 5:29. Come on. Change,
Yeah.
change. Okay, it being 5:30 on this July 14th, Monday afternoon, we call to order the meeting of the Shelburne Select Board. Our first item is acceptance of the meeting minutes. I should say that we do have a quorum. Two of us present tonight, myself and Rod McBride. The Andrew the third is away on vacation this week. I've received and read the minutes. I didn't find anything that was wrong that would change the intent of the conversation. Did you, Rod?
I did not. I read them. I didn't find anything out of order.
Then we need a motion to accept as presented.
So moved.
And I will second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, the matter to a vote. Rod?
Aye.
I am I. Motion passes 2-0-0. There are no appointments this evening, so that cuts us a little time slack tonight. Department liaison reports. Let's begin with first welcoming Terry back to work from a nice, well-deserved vacation. Anything from your end in your catch-up day that you would like to share, Terry?
Just that we're starting to receive a lot of resumes for the police admin assistant, the buildings and grounds position, and the sewer commissioner's clerk position. So at some point, I will organize those resumes. I told Greg I would have perhaps you and he look at the ones for the police admin. Sewer commissioners will take a look at their position, and then I'll scan those for the building and grounds to each of you so that we can set up interviews.
Perfect. That's nice to hear. I mean, we haven't had what you would call a lot of applications for jobs lately, so that's great to hear.
Yeah.
It is good.
Nice. Rod?
Yeah, yeah. I spoke with Joe today. He was just out last Tuesday and he expects no further interruptions.
Okay, good. That's
And
local town clerk, by the way,
yes,
for the record.
and I spoke with Angel as well today, our tax collector. New bills, fire district bills went out today.
Great.
And I guess we don't have to make any payments until November when the
Right.
next bunch goes out.
Great. Yeah, because of the error in the calculation rate,
Correct.
um,
Yep. Yeah.
we can't ask it to be paid by the same August 1st deadline as before. And
Right.
it was a
Yep.
shock. I mean, mine quadrupled. And I said, what did they do? Buy a fire truck? And I paid it anyway. And then, oops, nope.
Yeah.
So good. I'm glad
And
we're square there.
yes. And I went down to the Veterans Administration and talked to them and got some paperwork and planning
Terrific.
on attending their October 7th meeting. Very
Super.
nice people down there. It just
Oh,
they bend over backwards. I'm very
absolutely.
impressed with them.
Absolutely. Great people there.
Yep.
I enjoyed the 2 years I spent
Yep.
with them as well.
Nice. And I guess that's it.
Terrific. Um, my reports are the Mohawk Trail Regional School District Personnel Negotiations Subcommittee. A meeting of the full school committee was held July 1st. A full review of the process, articles, and wages for the next 3-year contract with the paraprofessionals was presented in an executive session. As the single representative of all 8 towns in the district on the negotiation subcommittee, I was allowed to attend that executive session and vote. And I'm happy to say that the contract previously had been approved by the school employees union membership and was approved on July 1st by the school committee. So that item is a done deal and that matter is closed, and I don't have any more meetings for that one.
Nice.
Um, Franklin Regional Transit Authority Advisory Board, our next meeting September 18th. Police Department, nothing new to report on the chief's proposed modernization of the town payroll timesheet process. That'll come up later. Nothing new to report on the search for the police administrative assistant, except what Terry shared with us earlier, which is great to hear we're getting applications. Police Services Advisory Committee, the last three meetings lacked quorum. No new date has been set, and of course, summer vacations are not helping with that matter. Our next item to be dealt with is to review and prepare the next 3-year renewal of the intermunicipal agreement for the shared police services between Shelburne and Buckland. And that's all I have on liaison reports myself. Old business, Pocket Park landscaping proposals are due to be open July 1st, 2 p.m. So we don't need to do anything new on that, correct?
That's correct.
Village Information Center painting. Last time I went by it last week, there was one little spot they hadn't finished painting. Have they completed that now?
Yes, that job is complete.
Perfect. Yay.
Yeah.
Another one behind us. Long-term parking in town-owned lots. After our previous meeting, we discussed looking further into options for a potential bylaw. And Terry, I think you're going to send the Attorney General or contact the Attorney General's office to see if there's another town in the state that has done a long-term parking bylaw.
Yes, I reached out to the Attorney General's office. I left a voicemail and I also emailed. I haven't received a response. And then I also reached out to my small town administrator network and not a single response other than other communities wanting information should I receive it. So apparently it's a problem. The letters that we sent out just prior to my leaving for vacation for the vehicles that I've noticed have been parking long term, 2 of which have replied. All 3 reside in the apartment building next to Town Hall. And one gentleman said he's lived in town for 17 years and his landlord told him that's where you're to park when you reside in that building. And so one gentleman moved his vehicle. The other one believes that he has a right to park there. And I have not heard from the third. But all 3 cars are registered and legal. So until we come up with a bylaw or another means of getting people to move on occasion, I'm not sure we have much for teeth.
Well, I guess that's from where we started, and the hope would be that people would say, "Hey, I get the point," and try to do better. And we got 1 out of 3, so we didn't strike out. So we'll continue to pursue that. New business, end of year budget transfers. That we did at our last meeting. Is there another one?
Yes, we've done 2 so far. The accountant notified me via email that we have 2 more overdrawn accounts, general government salaries and Medicare. So she'll compile a list after tomorrow's final warrant for FY25. I will seek your signature. I know what accounts they are.
Okay, we would
Transfer. Not necessarily. Well, actually, at our next meeting, we'll vote to solidify those transfers. But for now, if you want to vote to approve the budget transfers, it would be a transfer to Medicare and general government salaries. There may be more, but I won't know that until after tomorrow.
Okay. And these are over budget last fiscal year?
Yes, FY25.
We should probably do that. Rod, would you like to make a motion?
Yes, I'm not quite sure how to word that.
What Terry just said.
Do you?
I would make a motion to authorize transfers of funds into the Medicare account and general government salary account with the proviso that there may be more after tomorrow's FY25 warrant.
Okay,
So moved.
so yes, so moved.
And I
Second.
moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll put the matter to a vote. Rod?
Aye.
I am aye. Motion passes 2-0-0. Any other business? Our next meeting is July 28th in our regular schedule of every other Monday. We have two pretty straightforward items on any other business that came in late, but in time for tonight's meeting. Jeff Bettner, chairman of the Energy Committee, has sent a communication requesting the appointment of Cindy Fand, F-A-N-D, to the Energy Committee. There is actually there's a couple open vacancies on their committee. This was discussed and voted approval by the Energy Committee at their past meeting. Cindy is known to us. She was hired to execute the Mass Save program through the Energy Committee. So she worked hand in hand with them and now would like to join and participate on the committee. Any discussion? A motion.
I make a motion that we appoint Cindy Fand to the Energy Committee.
And I will second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, moved and seconded. Do a roll call vote. Andrew? Andrew. Rod, sorry.
Aye.
Of course I have
I
it.
think I hear him.
Yes.
His ears are burning in Maine. I am aye, and the motion passes 2-0-0. Also, Jeff has requested to disband the Streetlight Committee. The Streetlight Committee has met, felt they have no further reason to continue the formation of a committee. The committee, of course, was developed to shepherd the investigation, the specs for the LED conversion of all the streetlights in town. That's all in place, went very smoothly thanks to the efforts of two of their members, and we'll get to that in a minute. But I see no reason not to disband the committee as they have requested.
I make a motion that we disband the Streetlight Committee then.
And I will second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, matter to a vote. Rod?
Aye.
And I am aye. Motion passes 2-0-0. The last item is to fill the space of someone to take care of the streetlights when a light's out and something is damaged through an accident, for just basically paying attention and being available to solicit repairs and resolution of any issues that come up, such as lights out, etc. The chairman of the Streetlight Committee, Jeff Bettner, and Doug Engel, who was key, along with Jeff, in making this process of conversion go so smoothly and work with the installation crew that came out. The Streetlight Committee suggested that those two be appointed to a one-year term to oversee the maintenance of the streetlights. Any discussion on that, Rod? Any thoughts?
I don't.
Then we would need a motion to name Jeff Bettner and Doug Engel as town-owned streetlight maintenance overseers. What would be the right word, Terry?
Yeah, overseers, crew, either one.
Okay. Overseers sounds good to me.
Overseers, yep. I so move.
And I second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, matter to a vote. Rod?
Aye.
And I am aye. Motion passes 2-0-0. Correspondence, I know of none. Terry?
None.
Perfect. Public comment, we have no public joining us tonight. And this could be a record in my 2 years plus on the select board. We need a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
And I second that motion to adjourn at 5:44. Matter to a vote. Rod?
Aye.
And I am I. Motion passes 2-0-0.
Perfect.
Wow.
Okay.
If we could only
Thank
do that
you.
once in a while. Have a
Yeah.
good evening.
You
You
too.
too.